Jobseeker pay rise. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee. We're going to have a look at an article from Yahoo Finance which is discussing an increase to, well, Centrelink payments for 5 million Australians. Now, it's a sensitive topic. Jobseeker in particular, it's an emergency payment. It's not income protection insurance, everyone. It's not going to match your income. It shouldn't match your income. It's not UBI. It's not a replacement for working. It's an emergency payment to ensure people aren't destitute, so that fellow Australians on hard times, they don't need to resort to crime. They don't need to resort to begging. They can still get by. It's not going to be a luxurious life, and well, I don't think anyone would expect it to be. I think it'd be a pretty crap life, to be honest, living on it. But you can make do, and it can get you through the tough times. A lot of people had to go on Centrelink, and I think they realized how little it was and how tough it would be to get by. It's not a luxurious lifestyle. I don't think anyone wants to be living, the whole stereotypical bludger life on the Centrelink. Sure, you're going to have some people. You're going to have some, everyone, but they're the minority. It's always going to be some bludgers that just don't want to work. Just take a page out of Ned Flanders' book, and those that just don't feel like working. God bless them. But that's the price you pay to have these systems in place to ensure there's some security for people. You've also got to understand that because we have government intervention in the economy with regards to minimum wages, some people don't have the skill levels to even get a foot in the door, or it inhibits their ability to climb up the career ladder. That's a cost and an impact that some people don't seem to appreciate. So you've got a duty of care to those to ensure that you don't make those people destitute. So let's have a look, everyone. Centrelink pay rise coming for 5 million Aussies. But you got to remember, you don't want to make it too generous. No one's going to work, jump through the hoops, go to a job, spend time away from your family, travel, get the right clothes, take the packed lunches, if you're not walking away with more money in your pocket at the end of the week. Because, that's the sad reality of it. Sometimes it's so generous that you're not even making enough money when all these other costs were associated. Be a good thing, also look at maybe reducing the taxes on those lower income Australians. So, let's go through this. Centrelink payments will increase modestly for more than 5 million Australians from next week in order to keep up with the rising cost of living. From the 20th of September, singles with no children who receive the Jobseeker payment will see a payment rise of $8.70 to receive $629.50 a fortnight. Meanwhile, couples will receive an extra $7.90 per fortnight each, with payments rising from $5.64 to $5.73. Those on the age pension, carer payment, or disability support pension will see a rise of $14.80 per fortnight to $967.50. Couples on these pensions will also see a rise of $11.20 each and will see their payments come to a combined $14.58.60. Rent assistance will also increase marginally. Those who are single with no children will see payments increase by $2 to $142.80. Those in couples who have 3 or more children will see rent assistance payments increase by $2.66. Is that a week, or it'd have to be a fortnight, wouldn't it? The payment increases will impact some 5.3 million people on welfare payments, including nearly 1 million on Jobseeker, 756,000 on disability support pensions, and 2.58 million on the age pension. Centrelink payment rates are adjusted twice a year, in March and September, in order to keep up with inflation or the cost of living. This is putting money in the pockets of all Australians who rely on our social security system, and in particular older Australians, said Social Services Minister Anne Ruston. It's a vote winner, particularly for the pensioners. So you can get more details on their website. Inflation, or the overall rise in prices, has outpaced wages growth for several years, well before the pandemic. Yeah, and you know what? I've got a chart here showing wage growth predictions from the Reserve Bank, and they haven't really been stellar, everyone. But if we go into here, we can see the real wage, current wage price index. And I need a shot of coffee. Yeah, look at that. 2%. And we looked at a previous video where property prices were just skyrocketing. So I mean, here's the thing. The problem with welfare, it can be a poverty trap in some regards because the cost of the amount of money and incentives you get to go work are so low at the end of the day for some menial jobs to just get your foot in the door that, well, you can be stuck in it. You got no chance of getting into housing, which is the beginning and end of the Australian economy. While both are very low levels, inflation grew at double the price of wages at 0.8% and 0.4% in the June quarter. Ruston added that the pension increase took into account certain cost pressures like healthcare. We're ensuring pensioners maintain their purchasing power in the economy, which is bouncing back strongly, she said. The Council on Ageing Chief Executive Ian Yates said the pension increases were very welcome and underline the strength of the pension indexation arrangements, the Daily Telegraph reported. He added that retirees often paid for living costs with a blend of money from their nest egg and the pension. People living just on the pension always do it tough. This is a very modest standard of living, he said. Pensioners who are struggling the most are those in the private rental market. And this has gotten worse during the pandemic. And this is why the declining rate of home ownership is going to be really concerning. You're going to have a generation, not the pensioners now, but the next one, moving forward, that go into retirement, they don't even have their own home. That's the worry. Anyway, guys, what's the solution or the takeaway to this? What honestly really surprised me when I found out that they have this stupid indexing system that they just tie it update it every now and then, and they make all these assumptions on your income. It seems like a bureaucratic mess. I don't know why they couldn't make it a lot simpler, to be quite honest. I don't know why the pension and the dollar or the Jobseeker aren't tied towards, linked as a proportion of the minimum wage. So it all just goes lockstep. Boom, 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 boom. Or, would it be good? Maybe we reduce the government intervention and costs and burden they place on us on our whole lives, so less people need to be dependent on the pension. Although I can't see that happening in Australia. What do you think, everyone? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and enjoy the content I create here, there are a few ways you can support us. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. Sign up for SelfWealth or Stake. Use our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy a merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.